Even though Neagley is not a part of Lee Child's Persuader book, there is one solid reason why Reacher needs her in Season 3. Unlike the Tom Cruise Jack Reacher movies, Prime Video's Reacher has been incredibly loyal to Lee Child's original Jack Reacher books. Not only has its casting been on point, but the show has also brilliantly adapted the story beats from its source material in both Seasons 1 and 2. Although both Reacher seasons have taken a fair share of creative liberties, they have only benefited the series in more ways than one. However, recently, one book change in the series has garnered a lot of attention. Many viewers have criticized Neagley's involvement in Reacher Season 3 because she does not appear in Lee Child's Persuader. While it is understandable where this criticism stems from, it is hard not to notice how the Amazon Prime Video detective series needs her to be a recurring part of its storylines. The show's deviations from the source material can spell trouble, but it seems like it benefits more from Neagley's involvement in Season 3 than it would have without her. Neagley is a replacement for Jack Reacher's inner monologue from the books. The books enjoy the freedom of describing Reacher through his first-person narrative. Lee Child's original Jack Reacher novels are packed with inner monologues through which the titular character describes his feelings. Jack is a man of a few words, explaining why the phrase Reacher said nothing appears several times throughout the series. However, books like Persuader, which unfold Jack's first-person perspective, often feature long, descriptive internal monologues that dive deep into his thoughts, emotions, and reasoning. These descriptions play a crucial role in helping readers understand Jack's mindset and emotions while he maintains a stoic demeanor. While this approach towards capturing the many layers of Jack Reacher's personality works wonders in the original books, it would not have translated well to the audiovisual storytelling medium. In the books, descriptions of the character's thoughts highlight how, despite being cold on the outside, Reacher is rich in internal complexity. In the show, however, focusing too much on Jack Reacher's inner voice would feel tedious and redundant, especially because Reacher inclines more towards the action thriller genre and does not unfold like a psychological crime drama. This is where Neagley comes in. Since she is one of the few people Jack Reacher trusts and has stayed in touch with, she becomes a crucial narrative device to convey what is happening in the character's head. As seen in Reacher Season 2, Neagley acts as a foil to Reacher's solitary nature, allowing audiences to access Reacher's motivations and emotions through direct natural interactions instead of tiresome voiceovers. Reacher Season 3's trailer highlights why Richson's character needs Neagley. Neagley brings out a different side of Jack Reacher. Alan Ritchson as Jack Reacher, after a slap, in Reacher Season 3. As seen in the Reacher Season 3 trailer, Jack Reacher finally encounters a worthy opponent, Pauli, who is taller, stronger, and more muscle-bound than him. In the book, when Reacher first sees Pauli, he takes a mental note of how massive Pauli is compared to him. He was a very big guy, Jack Reacher says before describing how Pauli was at least 6 inches taller than him and more than 200 pounds heavier. Since describing Pauli through a Reacher voiceover would have felt off in the show, Season 3 uses Neagley as a device to explain how Reacher sees Pauli. The trailer features a scene in which Jack Reacher tells Neagley he met a guy twice his size. Surprised by this revelation, Neagley says the last time she was a man twice his size was on Mount Rushmore. This allows the show to effectively convey how Jack Reacher, too, is surprised and slightly intimidated after encountering a man bigger and stronger than him without featuring an unnecessary monologue about Pauli's body stats. Reacher's interaction with Neagley also adds a layer of comic relief to what could have been a dry description of Pauli's colossal stature. Neagley makes Reacher seem more human. Their platonic relationship was the primary driver for many relatable Reacher Season 2 story beats. In an early moment from Reacher Season 2, Carla Dixon asks Neagley how Reacher opens up to her when he refuses to be vulnerable around anyone else. Neagley reveals they share a platonic relationship where they avoid judging one another. While Reacher understands Neagley's boundaries, Neagley never judges him for living like a hobo. Their bond is built on mutual understanding and respect with no forced romantic undertones or expectations. Maria Sten and Alan Ritchson also do an incredible job of capturing how, despite being reserved and stoic, their characters share a deep, unspoken connection. If it wasn't for Neagley in the Amazon series, Ritchson's Reacher would have come off as another one-dimensional, emotionally guarded action thriller character. However, his interactions with Neagley add new layers to him, making him seem more human. Regardless of the capacity of her role, Maria Sten's involvement in Reacher Season 3 as Neagley also effectively creates some build-up and hype for her upcoming spin-off series on Amazon Prime Video.